Howdy folks, Jambareeqi here. Recently I held an art contest. I asked artists to send in art inspired by my audio play series Echogeddon. The winner turned out to be Leo Mitchell with her fantastic, brilliant, amazing drawing here. I promised the winner of this contest would be able to decide a Simpsons episode review for me to do on my channel, and Leo chose Lisa's Substitute. In Lisa's Substitute, Lisa develops a schoolgirl crush on her new substitute teacher, Mr. Bergstrom, who appreciates her intelligence and encourages her gifts. Meanwhile, Bart goes up against Martin Prince in the race to become class president. This has to be one of the most emotional episodes of The Simpsons. The heart of the episode is the beautiful bond developed between Mr. Bergstrom and Lisa. It's a truly touching relationship because you can see them connecting through mutual respect for each other. I also can't blame Lisa for being won over by Mr. Bergstrom. He's the archetypal awesome teacher. He talks to children like they're humans, brings humor and fun into the classroom, plus ignites inspiring positivity into the hearts of the students, especially Lisa. It helps that he's played by a soft-voiced and warm-hearted Dustin Hoffman, credited under the pseudonym Sam Ettick, giving one of the best special guest performances in Simpsons history.
1. Your belt buckle says state of Texas, but Texas wasn't a state until 1845.
Very good.
2. The revolver wasn't invented until 1835.
That's excellent.
3. You seem to be of the Jewish faith.
Are you sure I'm Jewish?
Or Italian.
I'm Jewish.
And there weren't any Jewish cowboys.
Very good. That's excellent. And I'm also wearing a digital watch, but I'll accept that. Here you go, little lady. And for the record, there were a few Jewish cowboys, ladies and gentlemen, big guys who were great shots and spent money freely.
Now, some may argue that Bergstrom is too perfect to be real, but I'd have to disagree. I've sometimes had teachers like this, teachers that recognize potential and weren't afraid to make jokes in class. Children's education doesn't have to be stuffy, stiff and formal. It can be free-spirited and creatively encouraging. I've had school teachers who embrace this philosophy and help shape me as a student. What I respect about Lisa in this story is her mature response to the situation. She's attracted to Mr. Bergstrom's good looks and charming intelligence, but she doesn't convince herself that there's potential romance between them both, for obvious reasons. She's open about her feelings, but doesn't act upon them or expect anything more than a teacher-student relationship. One of Lisa's strongest traits is her exceptional maturity for a child, and it's wonderfully written in this episode. Homer also plays a part in Lisa's new friendship with Bergstrom. Lisa has found a male adult figure who shares her passion for intellect, which challenges Homer's position as Lisa's male hero. Bergstrom actually wants to help Homer become a stronger role model for Lisa, but it's almost hopeless because Homer is such a rude and boisterous man. However, while Homer may be a naive jerk about people's feelings, it's not because he's a bad person. He just struggles to express empathy. Deep down, he really loves Lisa and longs to connect with her, but doesn't know how because they're both so different. After Lisa and Homer get into a fight in the final act, Homer does stumble as he attempts to make things up, but with the aid of a music box, he finds it in his heart to express empathy.
Now, you lost someone special and it hurts. I'm lucky because I never lost anyone special to me. Everyone special to me is under this roof. It's true. Now, you'll have lots of special people in your life, Lisa. There's probably some place where they all get together and the food is real good and guys like me are serving drinks.
It's one of the most real and naturally written moments from Homer that the show has ever offered. Then we have the episode subplot, Bart and Martin competing for class presidency. This side story not only helps Mr. Bergstrom see what kind of family Lisa has, but it also lightens the mood for the episode's dramatic tone. Some fans may find Lisa's story to be too sentimental, so some wacky antics from Bart gives Simpsons comedy fans something to enjoy too. There are some great highlights in Bart's plot as well, from Martin Prince's gradual decline into madness as Bart leads by pure popularity as the class clown, to Mrs. Krabappel being unprofessionally resentful towards Bart's lead in the polls. It's mean-spirited comedy at its best, the kind that The Simpsons excels at. To conclude, Lisa's Substitute is a tightly paced, emotionally tender and cleverly written episode. Everything about the episode works for me. It's incredibly witty but also genuinely moving. So those are my thoughts on Lisa's Substitute. I hope you enjoyed this Simpsons episode review. If you did, then please consider supporting me on my Patreon. Those who sponsor me on my Patreon will be rewarded with fantastic things like early video access, review requests, and other awesome things. Cheerio, folks.